Are you guys sick and tired of Airbnb? Well, here's 3 platforms that you can use instead of Airbnb, and they're not the standard Vrbo, Booking.com like you're thinking. Stay tuned. Not that there's anything wrong with Vrbo per se, but I want to give you options here. So let's talk about 3 different platforms and what their use cases are specifically, because each platform, believe it or not, has their own different use case and their own guest avatar, if you will. There's a certain type of clientele that likes to book Airbnbs. There's a certain type of clientele that likes to book Vrbo, and a certain type of clientele that likes Booking.com. So let's go over these 3 new platforms that you might not have heard of yet. Hi everybody, my name is Billy Butler. I'm a local real estate investor and a property manager. We have over 30 properties that are all vacation rentals here on the Jersey Shore that we manage for other people, other owners just like you. So if you're interested in learning more about how we can help you and truly enjoy, not just enjoy your property, but enjoy passive income from your property where it's both maximized for your returns and to minimize your involvement, just shoot me a message or give me a like down right below. We really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. So let's get into these 3 platforms that we can start using right now in order to basically get more bookings. Let's go. Airbnb is an OTA, which stands for Online Travel Agency. Now, there are tons of these platforms available on the internet nowadays. Airbnb, Vrbo, Booking.com, Expedia, Vacation by Owners. So there are a lot of these platforms, but Airbnb has started to become a little bit more difficult for property owners in recent years because oftentimes the issue with Airbnb is they tend to side with the guest. So if there's any issue with a damage or a claim against the guest for any particular reason, you have to oftentimes not only fight the guest that stayed, but now you have to fight with Airbnb to try to get your money. So people are starting to move away from Airbnb, plus they just upped their commission amount. They are now charging over 15% of your booking amount. So you might want to consider raising your prices on Airbnb in order to compensate for that raise in service fee. Now, that being said, I know a lot of people have trust issues with Airbnb, and that's for a good reason. So today I want to give you 3 platforms that you can use instead of Airbnb and Vrbo. Wimstay is new to me as well. I just learned about it recently within the past few months. So Wimstay is primarily for guests that are traveling and they need some sort of last minute accommodation, usually only for a handful of days. These aren't going to be long-term stays. These aren't going to be, people staying for a week. Maybe you could get someone staying for a week, but what I would say is it would mostly be a platform to help you fill out additional gaps. And it might be worth experimenting on as well to just see how far you could take it, right? And Wimstay is very simple to set up. You just need to take the link from your Airbnb listing, copy and paste it right into Wimstay, and it's as simple as that. And you'll set up your entire listing that way with them. It takes only a matter of a few minutes. They're not sponsoring me. I'm not getting paid by anybody to say anything about it. So you have to make your own determination on whether or not it's right for you. But Wimstay, I would say, is a good option for a secondary platform. Number 2 is Furnish Finder. Now, Furnish Finder, a lot of people already know about. However, if this is the first time that you're ever hearing about it, then there might be a sign to start using it. Furnish Finder is for travel nurses specifically, or for travel professionals, people that need to stay somewhere for a longer term. This is really helpful for our area in the off season, right? Because in the off season, it's very difficult to get bookings. So what do? We don't want to put in a winter tenant for 6 months, but maybe perhaps we might consider a 1 month or 2 month stay from a traveling professional, like a travel nurse or corporate housing. So I would definitely check out Furnish Finder. You do have to pay a fee to initially list your property. It's somewhere between $100 to $150 for each individual listing. So once you've paid that fee and you've uploaded your photos, then it's pretty simple and you can kind of get running relatively quickly with Furnish Finder. Again, that's going to be for traveling professionals staying at least, a month to sometimes 2, 3, 4 months. And this is definitely going to be more helpful for the off season here in the Seaside Heights and Barrier Island area. Number 3 is Hopper. Hopper is similar to Whimstay. However, Hopper is more geared toward international travelers, so people that are coming from other countries. Now, I think that Hopper is going to be very useful coming up in June of 2026 when we have the World Cup that's going to be, around our area in the New York tri-state area. So a lot of international travelers will be looking on Hopper for shorter stays around the time the World Cup is in town here. So that might be another great option for you to try to check out and add to your repertoire of various OTAs that you currently are using. Hopper is very easy to set up, similar to Whimstay or any other platform. It's very user-friendly, so I would definitely recommend. So those are the 3 platforms that you can now implement into your repertoire, into your army of useful short-term rental tips and tricks. So hopefully this video was valuable to you. If you did find it useful, please give me a like, give me a follow, drop something below, drop a comment if you have any suggestions on other platforms you've used that are helpful that I might not know about. But yeah, that's it for me. If you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to discuss with you. Go ahead and shoot me a message and we'll see you next time.